Hello, hello, hello. A day in the life with Regina, aka the Queen of Car Loans. I usually arrive at the dealership between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. And the first thing I do when I get to the dealership is I check out the used car lot. I park my vehicle, I leave my stuff inside, and I actually walk the used car lot. And the reason I walk the used car lot is because I like to see what's on the lot, what's fresh, what came in the night before, what got here 2 or 3 days ago, what car came from detail shop. I just like to find out what's going on. So I walk the used car lot because I want to let my customers know what is on the lot. Now, the great thing about my website now, which is reginathequeenofcarloans.com, the website I work at a Chevy store, Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford, Michigan. But besides me working here, Joe Longhammer owns a Buick GMC store. So I am allowed to sell new Buicks, new GMCs, and then also we have a Ford store. So I have access to Chevy, Buick, GMC, Ford, and I also have access to all the used cars on all 3 lots, all 3. So I'm super excited to just show you a little bit of what I do in the morning when I arrive between 9 and 10 a.m. I check out the front line, I see what's hot, right? So the front line at the dealership is very, very important. Why? It's because you want all the used cars on the front lot to stand tall. Why stand tall? Because the people that ride by, you want them to be able to see what we have on our lot. So we have a variety. Besides the Chevy Camaros, we have a couple BMWs that we have close together. We have a couple Ford Focuses together, a couple BMWs, and then we have a Hyundai, a Optima, a Kia. Both of our Kias are placed together. You see they're strategically placed together. And then we have a Cadillac CTS, 3.6 liter engine. Check it out, that's what we have. And on the front line, we have an older model car, which I call it older, but it's a 2015 300 used. And then back in the day, if you followed me for 25, 26 years, you know I started at a Pontiac store. I started at Auburn Pontiac, about 19, oh my God, am I gonna tell you how old I am? I'm gonna tell you, 1998, right? Where I worked for a standalone Pontiac store. So we have a Pontiac G6 right here. They don't make them anymore because Pontiac went away, but a Pontiac G6. Then we got the Buick, and then we have a Chevy Trax. This vehicle next we have on the lot is a pretty hot car in America. It's a Jeep. It's a Jeep. Let's check it out. We call this the Renegade. The Renegade. Of course, I don't know that much about the Renegades, right? But you can do your homework, but at the Chevy store, we have a variety of vehicles. But this is what I do when I first get to the dealership. I walk the used car lot to see what do we have in stock? What do we have going on? Then what I do is, because normally at the dealership, when you're a sales professional or automotive sales professional, you take ups that come through the door. Now, ups are customers. Customers come in looking for cars, but me, I am so blessed that I don't have to wait for an up. I am by appointment only, but if you want to walk in and see the queen, you can. But let me show you something real neat. When you brand yourself and you have built your brand for years, you're able to have this. Certified pre-owned. We got the Chevy, we got the Buick, GMC, we got it all together. Then we got the Queen's logo. So 4 or 5 days out the week, I usually wear my shirt to work. My shirt, just to identify who I am. We here at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet, we have our work shirts, our work attire. But the Queen is blessed to have her own shirt with her logo on the side. So that's how I am identified. After I walk the used car lot, I usually walk to service, right? And I'm going to actually take you to service, but I'm gonna take you the back way. And the reason that I go to service is because usually if it's a Monday morning, my day starts getting here between 9 and 10 o'clock, but my phone starts ringing sometime between 7 a.m. and 7:30. Why? Because if customers have problems on the weekend, or they have some questions, or they're looking for a vehicle, you know what they do? They reach out. This is actually our service department. Check it out. So we got our service advisors here. We got one of my favorite guys here, which he's probably not gonna say anything because I really didn't tell him that I was gonna come on and talk to him. I'm not gonna talk to him, but he's one of my favorite guys. His name is Steve Winkler. So this is my guy. He's been around for, how long you been around? 10 plus years. He acts like he's been around 30. And then we have one of my other favorite service advisors right here. What's your name?
Ralph.
Ralph? Ralph actually helped me in a video. He's been around for a little while, not much, not long.
Almost a year.
Almost a year, but you know what? When you have somebody in the business that's been around 1 year, that's good quality. You know why? Because you're always willing to learn. Always willing to learn. So if you're looking to be a service advisor and you're over 30, because you guys know he's not in his 20s, he's probably in his 40s, right? Because he has this gray hair. So if you want to change your career, and you'll take 40 any day. So if you're older and you want to embark on that second career, just think about, what's your name again?
Ralph.
Ralph, just kidding. Just think about Ralph. Ralph changed his career and he started being a service advisor. Right here we have Michelle. Michelle's been around for up 10 years. Michelle actually was in a commercial with me one of my first commercials. Michelle actually gave me the pleasure of standing right with me on the used car lot when we did a commercial together. But this is the service department. We have our lobby here. I mean, it's not our lobby, but it's our service lounge. Our service lounge. Then we have our parts department. And my guy right there, his name is Felix, right there. He always helps me with everything that I need when it comes to cars, parts, and everything. And he also helps me with anything that Regina needs, the queen needs when it comes to computers, cell phones. He is the guy with me. Yes, he is. Thanks, Felix. The next thing I do, besides making my rounds at the dealership in service department, I go to, where do I go to? I go to the back where the mechanics are. So right here is our service department, right? This is where the mechanics do all the work, have all the fun. They fix the cars, change the oil, change the tires, rotate the tires. If you have an engine problem, if you have any kind of problem, this is what we do here. This is behind the scenes at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in the back, right? So I just browse, just look around and just look at all the great things that they're doing here at the dealership.